I got you on. Yes, sir.
Show me.
You got it in your hand, sir. He grabbed me.
That's Journey.
He held me against my will. He said I grabbed something. I got my Macy's bag and my receipt. I will be coming to the lawyer. He detained me, and I got it on film. I don't want any problems, but I have to take this.
Okay, Don,
I don't know.
got a receipt for that.
I don't know why he did me like this. I'm scared. I don't know what's going on.
Yeah, he's got a receipt right now.
He grabbed me by my arm. I'm just shopping.
740. Yeah, he's got it.
You shouldn't have did me like that.
Okay,
I'm going to my
I'll
lawyer.
go and look in the fitting room, but he definitely is good to go. Sir, you have my deepest apology.
It's not going to be that simple, sir,
Here,
but okay.
Right here. Major Meckler, M-E-C-H.
You see how they act? You see how they act? It's all good. Thank you, God. We're going to get them.
Yep, so it's just some.
Did I ask for any assistance? Because I'm clearly already rung up with all of my items. The same number of items that are right here are going to ring up right here. But instead, you came into the fitting room. You ran into the fitting room and said, oh my gosh, do you need to take all of those items in the fitting room? When I was in the fitting room, you didn't come up to any other customers, ma'am. And then you waited until I finished checking out to run up over here. And you also had the Asian woman right there blocking me so that I couldn't finish checking out, so that you can come over here and do this. So that you can come over here and do this. So that you can come over here and do this. I don't care what it is, honestly. Because did I put my rewards in this one? No, ma'am, I didn't. So it doesn't matter how much the price is. Honestly, I'm paying it, not you. Are you going to pay for my transaction since you wanted to ring it up? Are you going to pay for my transaction since you wanted to ring it up? Are you going to pay for my transaction? Are you going to pay for it? I just would really like to know, because what was the point of this?
I ain't never been accused of nothing like this in my life. It's a first for everything, huh?
Yep.
Mm-hmm. You know the address to your store since you're the manager?
8800 Schaefer.
Mm-hmm.
Detroit 911, what's the address of the emergency?
Hi, it's 8861
8800.
8800 Schaefer Road. I'm on Joy Road and Schaefer at the Dollar General. I was walking by after I got off the bus and the manager came out and accused me of stealing and he won't let me leave. I literally live up the street.
You can go.
He tried to take my items out of my hand when I was trying to leave.
And
he accused me of
walk in the store.
But for what? When I didn't come in the store at all, sir.
You were walking out.
No, I was not.
Yeah.
Shouldn't even patronize this store, ma'am. I just got off the bus and I walked by and he accused me of stealing these Family Dollar items that are literally Family Dollar.
You walking out of the
Ma'am,
store.
I didn't come in the store. You didn't see me walking out the store.
I was at this light.
I just got off the bus at the light. All right, so both of y'all go owe me an apology. Because I didn't walk in the store at all. I walked by the store. Are y'all crazy? I'm sorry, what was that?
You say he's refusing to let you leave?
He was saying he was refusing to let me leave with the items that I purchased from Family Dollar. Do y'all know y'all items? These are from Family Dollar.
Ma'am, you can have him and walk out.
But
Verify it.
my name is, I stay up the street. I don't have no reason still out here. I come here all the time. This is Family Dollar stuff. I work up the street. They both are Family Dollar, ma'am. But you seen me come out the store.
I did.
You did not. I walked past the store. I just got off the bus and crossed the street.
I have units requested over to your location, Ms. Clark. They should be able to use on the spot.
Okay. Thank you. Cause what? Y'all slow. Y'all barely do your job, yet y'all stopping an innocent person telling me I came from out the store and I didn't.
Hey.
Apology? Oh, okay, ma'am. Can I have an apology?
Yes.
Okay, wonderful. I appreciate that.
Let's keep it real. We've all seen the videos. A black customer really minding his own business, buying eggs or a pair of sneakers. And suddenly, there is a shadow. A white manager or a white security guard is suddenly interested in what kind or type of detergent this good black brother is buying. I've titled this video, White Manager Instantly Regrets Profiling Black Customer, because we love seeing them whites get humbled. The racial whites get humbled, right? But today, I want to talk about why these videos are going viral in the first place. Why is it 2026 and you're still talking about shopping while black?
To them? Can we talk to them?
You guys are more welcome to, but we just stay right here. They were talking.
We're gonna go ahead and just refuse service. We just
There's no reason. That's what we're gonna go ahead and do today. I will go ahead and I'll take that. If you guys could go ahead and please leave the store, we'd really appreciate it.
Wait, so why do you have to leave the store?
Because we're just refusing service. We don't have to have a reason.
I think you should have a reason for kicking us out of the store. We're just shopping here. What is your reason?
To be quite completely honest with you, I don't have to have a reason. I'm just letting you guys know.
So are you gonna kick everyone else out of the store too?
It's funny.
If we have the right to refuse service to anybody, so I'm having the right to refuse service to you guys. I don't have to have a reason. So that is my reason. So I'm just asking you guys to please leave the store today.
This is ridiculous. This is ridiculous. It's really happening.
So you've seen us steal before? Is that what you're saying?
Nobody said that at all.
That's what he said. That we're repeat shoplifters here.
We've seen you in here before. I didn't say
I have
that.
not been here.
So
I haven't been here in, I
don't even know the last time.
To be honest with you guys, we've seen you in here plenty of times before.
Us too.
Yeah, we've seen people.
Do you have
here.
like a picture? Because it's not us.
I don't need to show you guys. I'm refusing service to you guys today. I've asked you guys to please leave the store. I don't need you guys to get violent or anything like that.
Violent?
You guys are.
Let's go. Let's go.
If you guys, hold on. If you guys want, I'll talk to you guys outside.
How are we getting violent?
Violent. It's crazy. This is, I can't believe it.
So you said you were gonna call the cops on me for what again?
I mean, if you want to keep insisting that's 127.
No, I came in here and I let you know that I was, my friend is at 127, and I was gonna put something on the room, and so you were saying, well, no, I couldn't do that. So I got her on the phone and I came back in here, and I said, well, I'm gonna take her this stuff and meet her at the elevator. After that, you said you'll call the cops. I never insisted that you let me upstairs.
Okay.
You went straight to calling the cops.
Yes, you're right. I understand. That's my mistake. Like I said, you can wait for her down here and she can come.
And I have no problem with that.
Okay, perfect.
I never said that I didn't want to wait downstairs. Okay. You never gave me that option.
Yes,
you went
you're
straight
right.
to calling the
I apologize
police.
for that.
So,
Okay.
yeah. What's your name?
Christina.
And this is just to show how black people are profiled, and we have the police sent on us for absolutely no reason when we are not being aggressive or hostile. But the same people that voted for Trump are now seeing what we go through 10 times worse.
Because why in the world? Because I see other people coming in here but then when my ass come up here, you guys always ask to scan it. And I come up here, no, I know I do this every time because most of the times I scan my own stuff.
Okay.
I'm always scanning my own stuff. So why is it different now?
We're going to ask you to go over there if you'd like to.
You're not answering my question. Why is it different?
Okay.
And you haven't showed me anything like where's the rules, because you guys are the only you guys are the only Walmart that does that.
That is.
And so okay, so this guy, he paused my thing. I scanned all this stuff. I put this on. You're gonna be viral. I put all this stuff. I scanned it myself, but they want to scan it, so they're gonna put my thing on pause and making me go to a regular register. This guy right here. So why? Why? You ain't showing me nothing.
That is our AP's policy.
That you know what? I
check out and self-check
That's
out.
not true. Because
and they told us if
no,
people
that's
do
not true.
comply,
That's
then
not
we can
true.
pause their
That's not
transactions
true.
Please.
Okay,
tell me
you're
what is true.
okay. I called. They said they don't have that. They said they
Well,
don't.
at
They
this
didn't know
store we
anything.
do.
No, I called for this
Or
store.
else we wouldn't do it this every single time you come in to shop.
Okay, that's not true.
Okay.
That's not true. And I've stood here.
All right,
I have stood here and watched.
Okay.
You guys single out
You're
people
right,
and
but
do
we're
that.
gonna
I know,
have
but
you
you
check
guys
over
still
that.
single out people to do that.
Yes, you're right.
You do. So,
Okay,
but why was
you're-
that? Why
you're-
was that? Why
you're
was
right.
pausing the thing necessary?
Because you are not complying with our rules.
I don't need to
and
comply.
self-checkout, so you can go to regular.
But if this is self-checkout, why are you checking out my dog food?
Because in self-checkout,
But
we
why?
need you
There's
to the
other.
whole bottom
But
of the
why?
basket and all
That's
pet
not.
supplies.
That's not true.
Yes, it is.
It's not.
Thank you for telling me what's true and what's not.
Well, it's not true.
Well, thank you.
It's
Can
not.
we have you go over here, or else I'm going to ask you to leave?
You can't ask me to leave either because I haven't done anything. No, you can't. I haven't done
And that's
anything.
why you're walking away.
Yeah.
You know I will.
No, you're not. I don't. Okay. I'm not talking to you. I'm good. I'm not talking to you. You don't have to walk with me.
Oh, I'm going to walk you.
No, you don't have to walk with me.
Okay, then you can leave.
No, you're crazy.
Then let's walk.
For what? Why do you have to walk with me?
Because I don't want any other issues.
Okay, that's fine. You don't. I'm not. It's only you because I'm.
Oh, you do this every time, hon.
No, I don't do it every time, hun. And I'm not your hun. I'm fucking 60 years old. Don't call me hun.
All right, hon.
Yeah, don't call me hun. Call your mama hun. Don't call me hun.
Alright, I'm gonna ask you to leave now.
No.
Yes.
No.
Because you're bringing my mom into it. That's
No, that's you taking it personal.
Dead,
No,
so
because you're
you.
calling me none.
You can go.
No.
Thank you, though.
No.
I hope you have a good night.
No, you're going to call the police. Call the police. Because I'm checking out. Call the police.
Don't check her out. Thank
Yeah.
you.
Call the police.
You can call the police if you like, but you aren't getting help tonight. Or you could steal, and then we'll have you 86th.
I could what?
86th.
What are you talking about, 86?
You can steal because you aren't buying them.
Steal?
Tonight.
Why would I steal?
Because you're not buying them tonight.
But why would I steal?
You are not purchasing them.
Okay, but why would I steal them?
If you really need them, people steal. But if you don't, then just have a nice...
Ooh, you are going to be famous.
I hope.
You will. You will.
All right. I hope you have a good night.
Thank you. And who is your manager?
Their name is Coach Brittany.
Coach Brittany.
Yes.
There has to be another manager other than you.
Is store manager Bradley. It
Okay.
says on the receipt.
All right. That's fine. I'll deal with you.
Awesome.
You will be dealt with. Thank you.
Thank you.
Uh-huh. Good.
I'm really fed up with the excuses. Oh, I'm just doing my job. Or it's just the store policies or retail policies. No. Today we are breaking down the psychology of retail shadow, the history of how stores were meant and designed to watch us, and what happens when the camera starts rolling. So this is the Nick Report, and I'm your host Nick. If you're new to this channel, consider subscribe, like, share, and comment. Now, I want you to pull a chair because we are getting right into it.
It said Shrek. Yeah, Shrek. Yeah, I don't see any Shrek because the licensed ones are all. Yeah, like they've got the character ones here.
Yo, what Nicki Minaj said? She said, you could be my personal shopper. Yo, I love this video every little bit. Because when I'm talking about black people, go into these stores, these sales associates be following us around, asking us if we need help like 100 times. And we literally be telling them no. And it's so funny watching this girl have the sales associate pretty much hold her stuff while she shop around. Like, it's literally annoying that we cannot shop in peace and grab our stuff to go. It's like we got 10,000 eyeballs on us and people are literally profiling us thinking that we're going to steal. When in reality, they need to be looking at middle-aged white women because those are the ones that actually steal. Go look up the statistics and go look up the studies. I need y'all to stop literally profiling black people when they're going shopping. It's quite literally annoying. I'm so happy that this young lady got her moment and made this sales associate literally work hard because she wants to do too much.
Hi guys, I went to Costco. This is my receipt. This is the store I went to. And this is my stuff. I went there to pick up a few items. I went to self-checkout. As I'm approaching self-checkout, I see a lady standing there. Two people were ahead of me. She asked to see their Costco memberships. So they hold their Costco memberships like this. She said, go ahead to the, to self-checkout, to the register. When she got to me, she said, can I see your membership card? Which, when I saw her asking everybody else, I already got my card out. I got my debit card out and I got my Costco card out and had it, in my hand. So she asked to see my membership. I held it like this, showed it to her, did like that. So she was like, can I see the back of it? Still no problem. I showed her the back of my card like that. So then she says, oh, I need to see your driver's license. I said, for what? So she was like, oh, because there's been a lot of sharing of the cards and we have to make sure that's your card. So I was like, I never had that happen to me. And when I first signed up, I showed them my driver's license. I give them my ID. And this is actually a business card. Like, I showed them all my information. And she was like, well, I need to, it's no picture on your ID. So I need to make sure that card is yours. So I said, no. I said, no. I said, I don't see the point of that. No, it's my card. So I said, well, I'll go to customer service and I'll figure it out from there. About why I need to show my driver's license. So I pushed the buggy because I was going to proceed to just ring up my stuff and then go to customer service and ask them what's the problem. or get it resolved. So she, as I'm pushing the buggy to self-checkout, because I'm in self-checkout at this time, she says, "Sheriff!" real loud. Everyone in self-checkout, all the registers next to self-checkout that people are getting ringed up on, they all just like, if it's a commotion, everybody's just like looking. So I'm like, what the hell? So then someone comes charging towards me, a lady. So she was like, "What's the problem?" And I said, "It's a problem now." I said, "The problem is she had 2 Caucasian people in front of me. She did not ask to see their ID. She did ask to see their membership card. They held it like this, and she told them to proceed. When she got to me, she asked to see my membership card. I held it like this. Then she asked me to turn around my membership card. I turned around. She told me that my membership card didn't have a picture on it, and that then she needed to see my driver's license." I said, that was a little too far. She took it a little too far. I said, for one, if she did that to the people in front of me, it would be no problems. I said, but the problem is they didn't even turn around their membership card, which I blatantly know they didn't do it because I was looking. I said, then when she asked me to turn my membership card around, it still wasn't a problem. I turned it around. Then she tells me, "Oh, can I see your driver's license?" That where I drew the line. Like, no. Okay. So she looks at me. She said, "I'm so sorry that happened. Go to customer service and they'll take your picture or something like that." She's like, "I'm so sorry." So when I get to customer service, at this point, I'm mad. Remind you, my groceries are still not rung up. Like, she didn't want me to use the machine. So when I get to customer service, I told, the lady asked me what was wrong. And I told her, and she was like, "Let me call the store manager because that shouldn't have happened." So the lady at customer service even said, this should not have happened. So when the manager comes over, I told her what happened. She was like, "Oh, well, I'll talk to her because, we are asking for pictures to be on there now, and I'll talk to her about what happened." You'll talk about what happened? I said, that's racial profiling. I don't know if it's because you're Caucasian, she's Caucasian, the people in front of me are Caucasian. I said, so maybe you wouldn't understand it, but that's racial profiling. Like, that's a no. I said, I probably wouldn't have been so upset, and like I told her, if she didn't yell across the store, "Sheriff," like I was stealing something, and I'm in the middle of the store, nowhere by an exit door. That's what really took it over the edge. I mean, when I say she yelled like I was stealing something. Because the lady that came running was nowhere close to her. She came running from across the store. So I was like, that's a no. She was like, "Well, I'll talk to her. I will ring up your stuff personally." How is that helping me? I was about to ring up my own stuff. I don't need nobody to ring up my stuff. What she did was the problem. And I was like, it's not like, "Oh, well, I'm gonna go over there and tell her how this should be ran. Let me train her some more. Let me get her off the line," because obviously she don't know what she's doing. You can't do that to people. Nothing. I'll talk to her. Never went and talked to her. Another lady ended up grabbing my buggy. The sheriff grabbed my buggy and rung me up, and I left. But Costco, train your people better. I won't be back. I'm not going to be a member of Costco anymore. That was that was over the top. My son said not one word. When we got in the car, he looked at me and said, "Mom, I'm sorry that happened to you." So if a child knows it's wrong, then an adult definitely knows it's wrong. And I have a Sam's membership too. When you walk in Sam's, yes, they ask to see your card. Just like Costco should ask to see your card at the front. Costco should say, "Okay, now we're changing our policy. We're putting pictures on the back of the ID now. So can you show us your ID, or can you walk over to customer service before you start shopping and take your pictures so you can check out comfortably?" But no, Sam's asks to see your card. You walk in the store, you scan and go. You don't even need your card really at Sam's. You could just show them your phone because they have scan and go. But my thing is this: you lose business if you treat people horribly or treat people effed up. And I just feel like that's something you can't come back from. Making someone feel like, oh, they're doing something wrong when they're not. When they're in your store patronizing you and you yell across the store, "Sheriff!" Like, nah. Costco is done. I'm done with Costco, and that's just that.
What's up, y'all? So I'm back, and I'm black. So let me tell y'all how I was reminded just how black I was today. Today I went to my local Kroger, just picking up some chicken because I was about to put it down on that grill. I finished shopping, go through the self-checkout because I had places to be. Little lady worker come running up to me, grab me by my shoulder. I'm immediately like, What? Guess she was trying to get these hands. Anyway, lady says, "Sir, you need to come back here and pay for your groceries." I'm like, "What you mean? I already did pay for my groceries. Here's my receipt." So I follow her back to a register I wasn't even at. This whole time, I'm trying to show her my receipt. She just ain't trying to hear nothing I'm trying to say. Whoever left that register had bought like $155 worth of groceries. I had 4 bags. So I'm like, "Lady, how in the world you think I got $155 worth of groceries in these 4 bags?" Still ain't listening. I'm like, "If you just look at my receipt, you'll see ain't nothing on that register in my bags." Still ain't listening. So then this young white boy come in clutch, like a little ram in the bush. White boy's like, "Lady, he wasn't even at that register." I'm like, "Thank you, white boy." Finally, the lady started backpedaling because, she wasn't going to admit she wrong. So she backpedaling and I'm looking like. So I say, "You done got the wrong nigga, didn't you?" She's like, "No, just the wrong person." The wrong person. So I'm like, "Well, since we profiling, let's get a manager." I'm still standing there, by the way, looking dumb. Manager comes and is like, "Hello, sir. What seems to be the problem?" So I give her the whoop-de-whoop, and she give me the doop-de-doo. The corporate spiel. "We support equity. No discrimination. All people." So I cut her off, because I'm pretty sure she about to tell me she got a black cousin, too. Anyway, she apologizes. She's like, "I promise this will be discussed and dealt with." Of course, we know that ain't happening. Anyways, my message to Kroger. Get y'all employees. Because if y'all don't get y'all employees, somebody just might post y'all to TikTok. This chicken is fire though.
So for a person who isn't racially profiled, their mental checklist is always milk, bread, eggs, right? But when we go to the store, our checklist is milk, bread, egg. Keep your hands out of your pocket. Don't put your phone in your hoodie. Make sure you're grabbing your basket so that they don't think you're hiding something. Keep the receipt in your hand. And I'm certain, if not convinced, that the best of us have experienced this in our very own stores in our neighborhood, right? That is a black tax on our peace of mind. We are performing innocence before a crime has ever been imagined. And here is the kicker. Research shows that this hypervigilance doesn't just ruin your shopping experience or shopping trip. It raises cortisol, and we know cortisols are hazardous. You're being hunted in the cereal aisle, and the store thinks it's a loss prevention. We need to call it what it is. It's a subconscious surveillance. The idea that black skin is a red flag. So when this white manager or this white supervisor is following you, he is really following a thief, in quotes, because he's following a stereotype that he has been fed since birth. Now, some people may say, oh, it's just but one bad white manager. Wish it were that simple. Retail profiling is built into the architecture of the stores. Have you ever noticed how in some neighborhood, ethnic hair products are hidden behind glass? You have to press a button, then wait for 10 minutes for a teenager to let you buy a 6 bottle of oil. Meanwhile, the $50 anti-aging cream in the next aisle is sitting out in the open. That is spatial profiling. The store is telling us, we really want your money, guys, but we don't trust your hands. Really? And this is why those viral videos that we've seen matter. For years, if you could have told someone, hey, that white manager followed me, they could have seen you as being sensitive, right? So when we see that white manager or that white security guard instantly regretting their decision, to us it's a moment of accountability, a crucial moment that we rarely get in real life as blacks. So you see the manager's face changing from an arrogant authority into a countenance that's really saying, oh crap, I'm being recorded. That right there, that shift is what I call a humble moment. A moment when these whites realize that their hunch just costed them their reputation. And here's the real talk. For every one racist manager that gets caught on camera and humbled, there are 1,000 of his like that are not caught. And for this reason, there are thousands of our brethren who just put down their item, walk out of the store, and never come back. Why? Because they are just fed up with the disrespect. So brothers, where do we go from here? We can't just watch the videos and get mad. We have to change the cost of doing business. Because at the end of the day, it's all about dignity, right? It's all about respect to our community. So whether you are at a local supermarket or in a high-end boutique, our man is green and our presence is valid. I'm really tired of seeing my community have to prove their worth at the checkout counter. We are done being the suspected customers. We are the trendsetters, the consumers, and we are the ones with the cameras now. If you've ever been fed up with this, or if you've ever humbled a white racist manager, drop your story in the comments and let's make this video so that they know that we are watching back. This is the Nick Report and I'm your host Nick, and if you've watched this video thus far and you found it informative and insightful, consider subscribe, like and share. Until next time, I'll see you in the next video.